So I was yesterday. That's yesterday. I became aware of apparently Crazy Cat has really lost his shit. The last week he has spent all of his time begging for a wrench and shitting on Liam's mods and just being the complete psycho that we all knew that he was. But yesterday apparently I guess he pushed Liam too far. I will not EFAP Liam on this channel. So if you want to see this, you will have to go to his channel and watch it at Unintelligent Design. But I will not be EFAPing him here. Um, from what I saw, Liam he just pushed Liam to his breaking point basically, and Crazy Cat threatened to leave and all this stupid bullshit, and I don't care if he leaves, but the problem I have is these other mods in there that are defending him and thinking all of this shit's okay when it's not okay. I don't care if he leaves. I told Liam as much. I don't give a fuck if he leaves. He brings nothing to the chat. And then I hear that they're saying, oh well, he promotes and all this bullshit. Yeah, well, here's what he promotes. So this screenshot is why he was timed out. And I had warned him 2 times before this about this shit in Liam's chat. And then I timed him out and I showed it to Liam. I said, look, this is why I did this. Liam agreed with me. And then Crazy Cat came in on an alt crying and saying that I'm harassing him and I'm overzealous and we're trying to gay up him and all this just idiotic bullshit that was not true. So Liam told me, he said, hey, I saw what you said in there and you can't be doing that. So I thought that was the end of it. But no. Then Crazy Cat comes into Raptor's chat and tries to come at me again on there and everybody else in there and got his ass handed to him. And he doesn't like that he's held accountable in Liam's chat. That's what that's about. So he's telling Liam, give me mod because he didn't say me, but he thinks if he gets mod, he's going to upset me. But I told Liam, if you give him mod, you're going to lose me. And the other thing is there's another mod too that I was unaware of that was noticing this shit too. So if he was to mod him, he would lose 2 mods for 1 mod who just wants to be able to time out people and scream everybody's a P word. So the last thing I saw on there was him threatening him. And he says, if you refuse to wrench me and leave me to the mercy of gay-opping dickheads in your chat, I'll bounce. Good luck. So, adios, asshole. Liam told him the same. He says, you're not gonna force me into giving you a wrench or do any of this. He's just trying to bully him. He's been doing it for almost a week now, from what I've heard. See, I don't live my life on here. I'm not like Risey. I don't need this to validate my life. I actually have things. I have cars and houses, and I go out and get laid. I don't sit here doing Liam EFAPs 24/7 and just going after everybody and all this crazy stuff. I don't. So I'm sorry. I haven't even been here. So when I'm being told all this stuff, and I'm like, what are you talking about? So I get told that Crazy Cat is claiming that he has been timed out again and then banned. And Liam asked me, I said, no, I'm not even here. I don't know what you're talking about. I told him, go look in your band settings and see if his name's in there. So he goes in there and looks, and no, he's not in there. So he lied to him about that. And then I said, well, as you can see here, when somebody gets timed out, it says so and so. Well, look, Crazy Cat was timed out by Hargrave for 86 seconds. Crazy Cat has been timed out for 24 hours. And the other mod, this grumpy guy, he saw that. So Crazy Cat is so stupid that he doesn't screenshot if he was being timed out. And I wasn't doing it because I just wasn't there or care much. I just wasn't there. So I did come in at the tail end of yesterday when Liam was getting close to ending, and I saw Crazy Cat losing his shit in there and crying and, oh, they're out to get me, help me, and all this. And it's just all of this over dramatic bullshit. I don't know why this guy just cannot behave and be a rational person. So he can eat shit. And I'll have my mod in there, and if he wants to give this guy mod eventually, which I don't think he ever will, but he does, he's going to end up losing 2 mods, and he's going to get a mod who doesn't care. He'll be timing everybody out. He's just a power-hungry loser. He's like a Timu Risey. That's what I see now. He's just trying to get attention, screaming everybody's a P word and all this. Imagine telling somebody that you want to be a mod on their channel. Give me mod, it will make people angry. Does that sound like somebody that should be a mod on any channel? Why Katie and EBS have this piece of shit as a mod, I'll never understand. But anybody that comes into a chat, if I have mod and says what he said, I would time them out. It has nothing to do with Crazy Cat. You know, the other thing is, too, I never even said anything to Crazy Cat. Look at the chat. The first thing I say is, because I can't remember what Liam was saying. It was something I thought was interesting. And then this grumpy guy says hello, and then I say hello to him. And then look what the first response is to me. What's up, Hargrave? You still hanging out with child bleepers? I didn't say a single word to him. And yet he wants to sit in there and cry like a bitch for close to a week, begging for a wrench because he thinks his chatting privileges are in danger and we're going to get him and all this. No, you stupid fuck. You've been in there crying for over a week. If you were timed out or banned, you wouldn't be able to do any of that. So I don't blame Liam, man. He pushed Liam to his breaking point. And he got what he deserved. And I really hope that's it. I hope Crazy Cat fucks off. Because if I come on and I see him doing this stuff, I'll time him out again, and I'll send the screenshot to Liam and say this is why. I don't just go and time people out and don't tell anybody. I take a screenshot and I say this is why this person is timed out. There you go. End of story. But he does not like to be held accountable for his horse shit. So he can fuck right off if you don't want to come in Liam's and all this. I just don't care. I just don't give a fuck. I don't know what his problem ever was. I never said anything to this guy. And he just wants to do this. And he won't come down to the Comic-Con and settle it like a man. I told him that in Raptors. I said, hey, why don't you come down to Comic-Con, and I know the owner of the Petco Park, and I can work it out that we can go in there and just fight it out and just end this shit. But no, this guy's too much of a bitch. He won't even come on Raptors or any shows. He just sits in there and cries. That's all he does. Oh, won't give me a wrench. Oh, out to get me. Help me. Help me. It's like, I've been hearing that this is supposedly Katie's husband. And I've seen pictures of Katie's husband. If this is Katie's actual husband and that is true, my only concern would be accidentally Minecrafting somebody here if this shit went down, because that guy is no threat to anybody. He's just a big fat ass. So I don't know, but whoever he is, he's a hardcore simp for Katie, and he's really tight in there with her. And for him to get mods is telling me that he has to be really close to her, or that's the husband, and she got Ethan to give him mod. That's the only thing I could think of. Now, I'm assuming this, but this, like I said, he should not be mod on any channel anywhere. That's pretty much it. I don't really have much else to say. He's just a total bitch. And you don't want to come to Liam's, fine. We're not going to miss you. You don't contribute anything to the chat. All you do is come in there and threaten, threaten if you don't get your way, and then try to get Liam into a fight with DG on there. You keep that's the other thing. If he's not trying to get him into a fight, then he's in there screaming about DG's doing all this to get him into another fight. He's just a shit-stirring, useless turd. Just absolutely useless. All right. Eat shit, crazy cat. Bye.